Welcome back to It Is In You TV, the place where we turn life stumbles into a staircase. Today, I want to remind you straight up that every single disappointment is for an appointment. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's a fundamental truth about how the universe works. It's a belief that even when things seem to be falling apart, they are actually falling into place. Not because life is perfect, but because purpose lives in how you respond. It's found in the space between what happens to you and what you decide to do about it. That space, that pause, is where your power is born. Let me talk to you like family. Let's get real about the moments that test us. You didn't get the call back for that job you poured your heart into. The plan you spent months mapping out fell through at the last minute. Someone you trusted, someone you counted on, dropped the ball and left you hanging. That sting, it's real. That knot in your stomach is valid. Don't you dare dismiss it. But the story you tell yourself after the sting, that's the appointment. That's the part you get to write. Here's the hook, the secret sauce. The power isn't in what happened. That part of the story is already written. It's in what happens next. The power is in the blank page that follows. Your next thought, is it a thought of defeat or a thought of curiosity? Your next breath, is it shallow and panicked or deep and grounding? Your next move, is it retreating into the familiar pain or stepping into the unknown possibility? I've been there. Doors slammed shut right in my face. Opportunities I was sure were mine vanished. I've had timelines completely wrecked, leaving me feeling lost and behind schedule. I've had my faith rattled to its core, wondering if I heard God right in the first place. And in those moments, I used to grab the first story that came to mind, the easy one, the painful one. I'm not enough. I blew it. This is all my fault. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should just give up. But the day I started asking a different question, the day I learned to interrupt that negative spiral and ask, what is this making possible? That's the day the ground shifted beneath my feet. The closed door wasn't a wall. It was a signpost. Because the plan fell through, I met new people at a different event I wasn't supposed to be at. Because I didn't get the project, I had time to go back and build new skills I desperately needed. I found rooms I never knew existed, filled with people who would become my greatest allies. Disappointment didn't disqualify me. It redirected me. It didn't demote me. It developed me. So let's make it practical. Let's build a toolkit for turning these setbacks into setups. Step 1, breathe before you believe. That first wave of emotion, anger, fear, shame is powerful, but it's not always truthful. Before you accept that feeling as fact, take 10 slow, deliberate breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Create a sacred pause. Don't let your first emotion write your final conclusion. Give your wisdom a chance to catch up to your wound. Step 2, name it to tame it. Give the feeling a name. Say it out loud, even if it's just to yourself. I'm frustrated. I'm embarrassed. I feel overlooked. I feel afraid. When you label the emotion, you separate yourself from it. You are not the frustration. You are the person experiencing frustration. When you label it, you limit its power over you. Step 3, ask the pivot question. This is the game changer. Ask, what is this making possible? Is it making new time possible in your schedule? Is it making new training possible? A chance to sharpen a skill? Is it making a new network possible? Forcing you to reach out to different people. Step 4, commit to a micro win in the next 24 hours. Don't try to solve the whole problem. Just take one small step forward. Send one email to a new contact. Update one section of your resume. Study one chapter of that book you've been putting off. Action creates clarity. Momentum cures mood. A small win proves to your brain that you are not stuck. Step 5, protect your narrative. Be fiercely protective of the new story you are writing. This means you don't rehearse the hurt with people who love your drama more than your destiny. Not everyone has earned the right to hear your story. Instead, share it with someone who will pray with you, who will hold space for your faith. Share it with someone who will plan with you, who will help you brainstorm your next move. Share it with someone who will push you, who will hold you accountable to the greatness within you. Step 6. Practice gratitude in the gap. The gap is that uncomfortable space between the disappointment and the appointment. It's tempting to focus only on what you lost, but I challenge you to thank God for what stayed, even as you release what left. Thank Him for your health, for your family, for the lessons learned. Gratitude keeps your heart soft and open, so the next door doesn't find you hardened and bitter. Let's see this in action. Imagine the career setback. You get the email. We've decided to move forward with another candidate. The disappointment is rejection, but the appointment is preparation. That no gives you the time to take that certification course that makes you undeniable for the next role. Now let's talk relationships. A friendship ends. The disappointment is loss, but the appointment, it's self-awareness. It reveals your non-negotiables, teaching you what you truly need in your inner circle. What about health? You get injured and can't train for the marathon. The disappointment is a physical limitation, but the appointment is holistic strength. You're forced to focus on nutrition, on stretching, on the core work you always skipped. You come back stronger. Or creativity. Your project gets rejected. The disappointment is feeling misunderstood. The appointment, innovation. That rejection forces you out of your comfort zone to create something so new, so different. It becomes your signature work. In every area, the pattern is the same. You have to remember this: delay is not denial. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. A closed door is not a cursed life. It's simply a redirection from the universe. And a no can often mean not here, or my favorite, not yet. Because sometimes the appointment isn't a destination, it's development. The appointment might be growth. It might be character, forged in the fire of waiting. It might be a person you were only meant to meet on the road you didn't plan to take. And listen, responding with purpose doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It's not about toxic positivity. Acknowledge the pain. It means refusing to let the hurt be the final author of your story. You honor the chapter of pain, and then you turn the page. You are the steward of your reaction. You are the CEO of your response. That's your superpower. It's the one thing in life no one can ever take from you. So let's build your personal appointment plan. I use a simple tool called the D to A map. Disappointment to appointment. First, D is for the disappointment. Write it down in one clear, unemotional line. The funding for my project was denied. Next, A is for the appointment. Brainstorm the opportunity this is creating. This is an appointment to find a better aligned investor or to bootstrap the idea and retain full ownership. Then, in between the D and the A, you build the bridge. List 3 concrete actions you will take in the next 48 hours to move toward the appointment. Not next month, 48 hours. Action 1, research 3 new grant opportunities. Action 2, email my mentor for advice. Action 3, refine my one-page pitch. See how that works. It's not magic, it's a map. It takes you from paralyzed to purposeful. Take a picture of this map. Keep it on your lock screen. Let your phone remind you of your power, not just your problems. Let it remind you who you are and where you are going. And if nobody told you today, let me be the one. You are not behind. You are not failing. You're being aligned. You're being prepared for something your past self couldn't handle. What felt like a setback is your setup, but only if you choose your response with intention. The choice is and always will be yours. So here's your challenge this week. The next time something falls apart, big or small, I want you to pause, take a breath, and say out loud, appointment. Then act like it's true. Don't just say it, embody it. Make one call, take one step, plant one seed of action. If this message hit you today, don't just nod at the screen, apply it. Don't let this be inspiration that fades. Let it be instruction that transforms. Share this video with someone who needs to hear that their comeback is coming. And if you're ready for more tools to turn pressure into purpose, to build a life of resilience and faith, then subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And join me here next time on It Is In You TV. Remember, your appointment is waiting. It was scheduled the moment the disappointment occurred. Let's go meet it together.